So how does driving this C8 sound to you? Pretty good, right? Well, imagine driving this C8 with myself, Matt Farah, David Patterson, and a bunch of other awesome people from Seattle to Jackson Hole up through Canada. That's a lot of fun. Well, thanks to Adventure Drives No Maze, that could be a real possibility for you. The trip is in July. It's going to start in Seattle, go north up through Vancouver to Whistler, across the Trans-Canadian Highway, down into Lake Louise, Banff, Icefields Parkway, Glacier National Park, Yellowstone, and end in the Grand Tetons at Jackson Hole. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal, and you'll have nothing to worry about. All of your travel expenses are paid, your flights, your hotels, your food, even the alcohol. And if that doesn't sound too good to be true, they're even going to give you a $1,000 gas card to cover the fuel. What makes this any better, right? Well, it's going to benefit Team Rubicon, and Team Rubicon puts veterans to work doing what they do best, mobilizing and helping in disaster relief. And we're going through a crisis right now, and Team Rubicon's already dispatched people nationally to help out and aid in this crisis. So now's your chance. Click the link in the description or visit omaze.com/superspeeders to find out how you can turn this dream into a reality. What's up, everybody? Rob Ferrari here, and I'm playing mechanic now because I'm pretty bored. I'm going to get my Corvette ripping. The battery keeps dying just from not being used. So that is now charged and maintaining. I don't want to waste these Cup 2 tires, but give me a minute. And let me get some of these old jammers mounted up. There's a good thing about like a lot of these things is I've got spare sets of rims for my Corvette, so I could put on tires that could be used for a burnout. So I will light up some of those old rubbers and give you a little celebratory burnout. But today we're not talking about that. Today we're going to go back to my 360 over here, which I'm just starting to take apart, and I was like, wow, that's what you pay for? If you see here, this is my original window sticker, C36429. And right down there, you can't even really see it, but it's on top of the steering wheel. 36429, same thing. And you look, hi-fi power with subwoofer. That's $1,881. So $1,900 in addition to your Ferrari, and you can get good sound system. The problem is I'm driving along and I don't crank anything. But I was on adventure drives down in Florida listening to music, and I was like, wow, these subwoofers sounds like crap, and blah, 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 blah. And this is what you get. Look at this. Should probably get something with the like, that's the stuffing all fell out in the damn thing. And this, like, I'm no expert, but that's a pretty crappy looking hi-fi. And yeah, I get it was like 15 years ago, but that's not what stereo systems look like 15 years ago. I spent money. I put speakers in my Corvette, which now obviously no longer has speakers, but that's not a hi-fi system. So what you get when you buy something like that, you get the enclosure, I guess. But I just went on Amazon and I scooped myself up 2 subwoofers that said that, because I think only one of them is bad, but I'm replacing a bolt anyway. And I got 2 of them for, I think, 60 bucks. So about 30 bucks a piece. Let's see what we got here. I should empty out my car one day. If you want to see me make a video about what's in this car, like my jacket. That's the best thing about this jacket. This jacket you've seen me wear 1,000 times. It can literally sit in there. You put it on, you look like $1 million. But here's my subwoofers. Boss Audio, I forget what they are. I think they're like 30 bucks a piece. I got 2 of them. Let me just make sure they fit like Amazon said. They said absolutely it will fit your 2004 Ferrari, and fingers are crossed. Do I have to do a demonstration? I feel like I have to play some music, but playing music will then like violate the terms of YouTube because I don't have licensing to the music. So, see, me normally, I just put this right here on the car. but that was just paint corrected and ceramic coated. So I'll put it on Shavam's car. Come here, you go. Come here. Confidence level low. I think this may be going back to Amazon because I don't think that measures out to my rough opening. Luckily, you know what, let's just do this. Just because this is easier. Put that there. That's a no. So I will measure this, return that, and try again. Ah, what a bummer. But other than that, this car doesn't really need anything. Oh, you know what? It does need something. I got to fix that little thing in the back while I'm being mechanic. That little rear glove box, it's called. Right there. It's flopped down above the speakers. Can you see? Yeah, that doesn't stay up. That's you know what? There's 3 issues with this car right now. And I would say the 3 issues, if I were to go to a Ferrari dealership to fix these subwoofers, fix that, and then lastly this screen here, which that screen, I don't know if you can tell, it's got a big rip in it. To fix those 3 things, I would say dealership, you're talking about $3,800, my ballpark. And I can go to a dealership and find out just how much those are to fix. If I did aftermarket, which is essentially what I'm doing, like say I went to Cosmo and had those done, with Ferrari parts. And I don't think, when I looked, the subwoofers, because I was just curious, I went on Rick Canby, not even available. So like that technology is so old and crap, you can't even buy it if you wanted to. And then the screen was like a couple $100. That was like $1,000. It gets expensive. We'll dig that up. I'll give you the 3 prices because like I'm telling you how it is to own these cars. I'll give you the price the dealer is going to charge to fix it, a price Cosmo would charge to fix it with used or sourced parts, and then how much I end up fixing it for, which is going to be like the handyman special. And just show you, if you have any basic mechanical knowledge, you can own one of these cars without killing yourself. Not everything has to go into a service bay. All right, you're going to take my word on this, that I just don't replace things that don't need replacing because I don't really care about hi-fi audio systems. But let's see if I can give you a bird's eye view here. Bird's eye enough. Not that this is very exciting, but this is about the extent of my mechanical abilities, so I'll highlight it. This is a screwdriver and some screws. And this stuff is just going to make my car dirty. All right. A washer screw. Now, a real pro would use an electric screwdriver to remove this. I am a mere amateur. It's not even connected. The speaker. Man, am I glad I'm rolling on that. Look, it just like falls apart. Look. It's not even a speaker. What did I pay for? So this one's not bad. It's not even a speaker. Wow. I couldn't have played that. And it is Ferrari. Yo, you want to see something? I mean, maybe I'm missing something on the audio side here. But my speaker isn't even a speaker. It's like it's not even wired up. Wait a second. Like, I mean, maybe I'm just an idiot. Come here, you. All right. Maybe I'm just an idiot and I don't know audio. I mean, it looked like a speaker, but this is clearly not a speaker. Ferrari part number 72972020000-01. How much do you think this costs? Look at this. It's not even a speaker. There's no sound emission from this. Now, part of the enclosure, maybe I don't know. No, because like, I'll take the other one out. That boggles my mind. Boggles my mind. Now, like audio guys may be like, oh, and I may look like an idiot here, but I'm posting this anyway. Guy learns what audio system does in car. There we go. Okay, all these things fell out too, which is fine. Oh, yeah. You wonder why the... let me go get a flashlight. You wait here. I guess, and I got my flashlight here. That answers why that sounds like shit. You know, I didn't want to curse. But let's just say time did not serve this well here. And this is my pricey $1,800 upgraded system. A hollow speaker, and then this crap ass. This is, come on. All right, let me get it out, and then we'll summarize and order the right parts. I guess it's easier to get out when there's a hole in the side of it. All right, let's go take a peek at this. Okay, so here's what $1,881 gets you from Ferrari. Let's see if these are the same part numbers. 7297, 7297, 201, 201. So 201 is a speaker. 202 is hollow. Even this is not, I mean, this explains why you get all the garbage. What a crap speaker this is. Well, you go on Amazon, order up some replacement $30 speakers. Maybe these are even cheaper because they're smaller. It's probably a 6.5 if I were to guess. I'll measure it up. But this, I would just say one subwoofer, hi-fi subwoofer, but I still feel deceived. Why put two grills and a box and an enclosure for two if there's only one? I also think it's fair, and let me get my light here, to point out that the $1,800 is for more than just the subwoofer enclosure. You get an amplifier too. The head unit, the factory head unit was the same. Obviously, I don't have the factory head unit. But there is some form of amplifier in there. But who knows? Maybe it's a brick. I don't know. But there is a little amplifier enclosure here that's not on all 360s. And then that embarrassment. Rob not happy. Rob feels ripped off. And I don't even feel ripped off. Somebody paid $200,000 for this car. You're going to buy a car for $200,000 and adjusted, that's like buying a, just say, $300,000 car now. And you're getting this? What is this? Why? I don't get it. Well, we're going to fix this. Thank you for watching. See you soon when we do fix this. And it's not like the Evo. I'm actually going to fix this because I want to drive it. So you guys are familiar with my other company, Adventure Drives, right? Well, this year we've got 2 trips coming up. One, which is starting in Seattle and ending in Jackson Hole in July. That's going up through the Canadian Rockies, coming down through Banff, Yellowstone, Glacier National Park, and Grand Teton National Park. It's going to be phenomenal. Also, we're going to be going to Scotland in October. We're going to be doing Scotch distilleries, playing golf at St. Andrews if you want to do that, walking around, seeing lakes, waterfalls, driving the North Coast. It's going to be an amazing trip. Prices start as low as $2,500 per person for the shorter trip in Scotland, about double that for the longer trip in July. If you're interested in going, check out the link in the description.